Yehovah Elohim Svaot, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Ezekiel chapter 29. On the 12th day of the 10th month of the 10th year, the word of Yehovah came to me, human being. Turn your face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Prophesy against him and against all Egypt. Speak out and say that Yehovah Elohim says, I am against you, Pharaoh, king of Egypt. You big crocodile, living in the streams of the Nile. You say, my Nile is mine. I made it for myself. But I will put hooks in your jaws and make your Nile fish stick to your scales. Yes, I will bring you up from your Nile with all your Nile fish sticking to your scales, and leave you in the desert and all your Nile fish, and you will fall in the open field and not be gathered or buried. But I will give you as food to wild animals and birds. Then all who live in Egypt will know that I am Yehovah. Because they have been a support made of straw for the house of Israel, when they grasped you in hand, you splintered and threw all their shoulders out of joint. When they leaned on you, you broke and made them all wrench their backs. Therefore, Yehovah Elohim says, I will bring the sword against you and eliminate both your people and your animals. The land of Egypt will become a desolate waste, and they will know that I am Yehovah. Because he said, the Nile is mine, I made it, so I am against you and your Nile. And I will make the land of Egypt a total, desolate waste, from Migdol to Simnah, all the way to the border of Ethiopia. No human foot will pass through it, and no animal foot will pass through it. It will be uninhabited for 40 years. Yes, I will make the land of Egypt desolate, even when compared with other desolate countries, likewise her cities in comparison with their ruined cities. They will be desolate 40 years. I will scatter the Egyptians among the nations and disperse them through the countries. For this is what Yehovah Elohim says. At the end of 40 years, I will gather the Egyptians from the peoples where they were scattered. I will restore the fortresses, the fortunes of Egypt, and cause them to return to the land of their origin, Patros. But they will be a humble kingdom, the humblest of kingdoms. It will never again dominate other nations. I will reduce them, so that they will never again rule other nations. Moreover, they will no longer be a source of confidence for Israel to turn to. Rather, it will be only bring to mind their guilt in having turned to them before. Then they will know that I am Yehovah Elohim. On the first day of the first month of the 27th year, the word of Yehovah came to me, human being. Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, had his army mount a massive expedition against Zor. The loads of dirt they carried made every head bald and every shoulder raw. Yet neither he nor his army derived any benefit from Zor out of this expedition against it. Therefore Yehovah Elohim says, I will give the land of Egypt to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel. He will carry off its riches, take its spoil and its prey, and these will be the wages for his army. I am giving him the land of Egypt as his wages, and which he worked, because they were working for me, says Yehovah Elohim. When that day comes, I will cause power to return to the house of Israel, and I will enable Ezekiel to open your mouth among them. Then they will know that I am Yehovah. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 29th chapter of Ezekiel? We can focus on the written word of Yehovah. Proclaim the written word of Yehovah. Know that Yehovah is our Creator. Know that He is Yehovah. Encourage others to know that He is Yehovah. Ask Yehovah to restore what was taken. Be humble. Place your confidence in Yehovah. Make it your aim to know that He is Yehovah. Work for Yehovah. Ask for power to return. Ask Yehovah to enable you fully. Seek to know that He is Yehovah. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can encourage others to know that He is Yehovah. Bear one another's burdens. We can be humble. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, self-control. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and He will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of His being toward you, bringing order, and He will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of His being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.